mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Yo.
Peace.
Welcome. What's good, everybody? What's good?
What is good?
Are we good? Can you hear us? Is everybody good? Can you hear me, Pops?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We are in effect. It's a popcast. We're not going to be in here long. Just wanted to kind of...
Popping out.
Say it again?
I said we popping in and popping out.
Popping in, popping out.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
What's happening, everybody? Happy post-Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's Thanksgiving was beautiful. You know, spent it with family. Got to eat some good food, watch some good football. You know what I mean? How was your Thanksgiving?
Very good. Very good football. Very good food and family. Football, food, family. In that order.
About,
probably. Yeah,
That's what
football.
It's about.
Food.
That's what it's about.
Family. That's what it's about. And it also just signifies that the so-called cycle of 2025 is coming to an end. So whenever we get to this point, I'm looking at 2026, lining some things up. I've had an amazing week.
Clap it up.
Right? So we launched it by going down to Broadway. The guard was up in lights.
What did you launch? You got to tell it to the people who
Launched
don't know.
the book, the official book launch. We good, Mama Dot? Yeah. All right. We launched the book, Up in Lights. Mama Dot surprised me and put the guard up on Broadway lights on the billboards. And it was a beautiful, amazing thing to see. And so we went down there, we took some pictures, had some fun, went out to eat to celebrate Mama Dot's birthday, which was the next day. And that was the day the book officially dropped. And then we got some nice press release from blackpress.com, which opened us up with a nice, beginning press piece on what we're doing. And then I officially launched the website, DwayneBowser.com.
My bad, y'all. I froze. I don't know if that peaked. I'm sorry about it, man.
And so now we are officially in business. You know?
Yes. Am I good? Can you guys see me? Because I froze for a little bit. Just
Yeah,
now.
we can see you.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear nothing you was talking about past it was Mama Dot's birthday.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm like shaking my head like, what the hell's going on? All right. My fault, guys. I'm back. So yes, congratulations. You are a 3-time author now. That's crazy.
Yes.
3-time author. And wait, did I miss the part where you were talking about what happened on Amazon?
Oh no, I didn't even mention that. We
Bro,
shut Amazon down.
Listen, man. Listen.
They sold out of the batch they had, and they was like temporarily out of stock. And you never see that from Amazon. Yeah. So I want to thank the people who purchased. You still have plenty of time. Purchase, help a brother out. Let's take this thing to the next level. We really gotta depend on the people. You know how we do. Everything is grassroots for us, and the people decide where this thing is gonna go. And so now we're in Barnes and Nobles, Target, wherever books are sold, Borders, online. We are now officially there. And so, Matt, you want to get to that piece of information?
Oh, yes. So our members already know. If you met with us last Saturday, we have every Saturday we're doing our morning meetups, a part of the 60-day challenge that my pops is putting on. And I made an announcement that we do have an Urban X podcast app available on iOS, Apple Store right now. Okay, so you can go get it, download it. It is completely free. It'll be up on Google Store because Google don't play that. It takes a little while, the next 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully, it'll be up there. But yeah, Google takes a little longer to get up. But if you have an iPhone,
yes.
Sorry for the people who have Android. If you have an iPhone, you can go to the App Store right now, Urban X Podcast, get the app. We're gonna start doing a lot of stuff through, like you can, access the membership, access the community through the app. It's right in your phone. We're gonna start doing a lot of app exclusive stuff there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just like you get text notifications, I'm gonna start sending out notifications on your phone when the show's going live, when there's new content in the app, when there's fresh content in the membership and stuff like that. So we're very, very excited about that. Just trying to stay connected, add value to your life, because that's what it's all about. It's about adding value, providing a service to the people, and yeah.
And the app has my website, DwayneBowser.com. It has the shop. It has our YouTube channel. It has our membership. Everything that we do now is at your fingertips in our app. And like we said, we're going to be doing exclusive, sales, alerts, news breaking articles through the app. The app is going to be where to find it.
And what I also would say is, well, because this is, I would say, a soft rollout, there's still work to be done. If you have suggestions on how to make the app a little bit easier to navigate and stuff like that, please let us know. Just email us, DM us and stuff like that. Because we're working. I didn't want to wait until it was perfect. I want people to just kind of see it, get used to it, so they can tell us what's up, tell us how to. Because what's easy to me is not going to be easy to somebody else. So I want it to just kind of be, easy to navigate, so we can see it. The app's name is Urban X Podcast.
Urban X Podcast. We kept it simple. All right.
I didn't even want to change the name and Urban, because I didn't want to be confusing. I want it to be very simple and straightforward to what we do. That is
Yep.
it, all right?
Say it again. It's yellow?
The logo.
You see our logo. Yeah, when you go to Urban X, when you go to the store, you'll definitely see the logo.
I mean,
yes. And we're super excited. We tried this before, but we've ironed out the kinks this time. And like I said, it's gonna be important for you to get that, because we might just start doing news breaks and only on the app. If you ain't got the app, you missing us. Cover a story in between. And of course, we're rebuilding the membership, and we need your support there. So A lot of you guys' credit cards have been declining. That's okay. That's okay. You thought we were gone. But I'm telling you now, we are officially back forever. So
And
just update your payment plan.
Right. And this is a message to anybody because, as you mentioned, it's about to be the end of the year, 2026. The preparation for 2026 started weeks ago.
Yes.
All right. You don't want to just start, on New Year's Day because, you got the New Year's Day and then you got to recover from New Year's Day. And then it's in the middle of the week now. So now you got to start Monday. You got to start fresh. Right. So you already behind. You want to run into 2026 with some momentum. So that's what we're doing. We're putting stuff in place. Pops just put out his third book. His website is up. The app is up. We're cleaning back up our channel, our website, our membership and stuff like that. I'm getting back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to run in.
The 60-day hero's journey
challenge is happening. It's happening now.
All at the same time. So keep all that in mind. All these things that we did in 2025 so that we can shine in 2026.
That's it, man.
That's it. No excuses.
That is it. All right. So let's get to some stuff, man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So first off, happy solar return to the master teacher, Bobby Hemmits.
Yes. Today is the master teacher's birthday. He is instrumental, monumental in our community for introducing a level of occultism, spirituality that we had forgotten. And so the reason he's so important is because his job was to reintroduce you to things you forgot about, things I forgot about. He was instrumental in my reconnecting. If you read my book, you'll hear me speak about some of the magic that my grandmother was doing that I was a part of early that I suppressed. He was a part of me coming back full circle and accepting this particular science. And I love him passionately. He hasn't taught in maybe a decade, but his energy and all that he brought is still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no one can ever take that away from him. He will live forever through all those of us who understand his message and what his intent was. And when I can tell you he wasn't a charlatan in any sense of the word. I know because I know what I was paying these individuals. He never hustled. Dude, for what he was getting paid doing these 8-9 hour lectures, you can tell it was a labor of love, and he knew what his mission and his purpose was. And for that message, for that, we salute the God.
Absolutely. I got to see him a few times. You took me
Yes.
to a few of his lectures when I was young.
Yes.
8 hours. It was
Yeah.
a labor
yeah.
for me to sit there. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
absolutely. But that's how sleep we were as a people. And it was a small group of us, and we needed downloads, 8, 9, 10-hour downloads at a time to help us propel what's going on. And now you see another generation behind us, Brother B-Dell and so many others who have taken the mantle and they're building, because that's what this is about. This is about building. Our problem with elders or pioneers is when their moment is gone, they don't know how to live gracefully in the moment that they had. They want to hold on to it, and it's not for you to hold on to. That's pioneer rappers, athletes, actors. When you had your moment, it froze time within your moment. You enjoyed it. Now, nothing can take away because we're building on top of your moment. And a lot of
Yeah.
people have a hard time letting go of that, so it creates friction with new generation and this one and that one. If they just let it go and let the youth have their moment so they can learn, figure out some things, and would be okay. You know?
Yeah, what I've noticed, and I'm a little older now, right? So I've seen a couple of cycles come and go, and you watch like in hip hop, you see the younger generation from like 2016, that mumble rap era, and I remember old heads were so mad at it,
Yeah.
right? And the mumble rappers, they were so arrogant, so braggadocious, and then it's coming around. We're now 2025. We're almost a decade later, and those attitudes on both ends change so much, right?
Yes.
Because the young rappers, y'all are not young anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like you've been 10 years, and then you're seeing what the older generation was saying, and
Yeah.
you're talking the same thing about the next one. So I was like, you just see the cycle repeat, itself all the time, and it's very interesting to see.
Yep.
Not just in our culture. It's not just in our culture, but we are of our culture. So it's interesting to see the dynamics play out in different areas: conscious
Yeah.
community, hip hop,
And
sports,
when you
in
see,
everything.
you trying to hold on to the golden era. No, I'm not trying to hold on to nothing. Every time you hold on to something, it bogs you down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You are to experience it and let it go. That's it. I'm great. I had that moment. Now what's next? And so we have those conflicts. And so, big up to Bobby and those who support Brother Bobby.
All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
All right, now let's get to some stuff, man. Let's get to some stuff. So earlier this week, Elon Musk and the good folks at Twitter, actually, whatever you want to call it, they unveiled a new feature to where you can figure out where an account is actually coming from.
Really?
Like what country this account is coming from.
Wow.
Okay? So there were a lot of accounts that said the N-word a lot. A lot of accounts that blackfished, who posed as people of the culture. And you know where they were from?
Where were they from, Malcolm?
India, okay, South Africa, all
Ouch.
these places that are not here that they were posing to be from. One of the biggest accounts that was I guess Kendrick Lamar stan account, who claimed he was a black man from Compton, was actually from India. And he had to put out a whole apology for saying nigga a bunch of times, calling Drake a culture vulture, calling other people not like us. And then the discussion about using bots, and not just with Kendrick and the Drake stuff, but just in music in general, how they don't just use it for streams anymore. They use it to create narratives. So now,
Yes.
if you're thinking about this on a low level, and music is down here in the grander scheme of things, imagine what they can do and how they can create bots and how they can create fake accounts to just push the domino in one direction and watch everybody and real people interact with these accounts and fight over stuff, and you're not even talking to a real person half the time, or you're not even talking to a person who genuinely has stakes in this argument.
Yes.
And it's become kind of depressing, actually. Like I used to, bro, I've been on Twitter since 2011, 2012, right? It used to just be a fun app. It was funny. All my friends were on there. We would all watch award shows at the same time. If a new album came out, everybody's talking about the album. If something happened, everybody's talking about the thing that happened at the same time, and you watching. It just kind of evolved that way. I took a long break this year off of the app, right? Because and I will say this has kind of been building up for a little while for me personally, but I took a long break this year. I went back on it, and I'll just say, yo, this feels weird now. Like, it don't feel like alive. And the app used to feel alive. It don't feel like that anymore. And again, it feels like really serious. It feels like no matter what you could say something and set off a whole hive mind of people right? These hives are like real hive minds. Like these apps are like the goddamn sentinels in the Matrix. Like you say something about a person and they all just kind of swarm at you, and that's what it's like. And it's weird. And we were talking about this like before we came on, just the advent of just AI and how that's just shifting everything. You can't tell what's real, what's not. It's an odd place to be. It really is.
We've been preaching this for the last couple of shows that we don't know. We are disoriented cosmically and spiritually because you don't have a sense of reference anymore. Mm-hmm. You can create, if you're smart enough, one of these little nerd kids can create a following for me so powerful that it can literally push me into the stratosphere of celebrity with no actual followers.
Yeah.
Right? And when you speak about narrative, this is how elections are won now. This is how the public enemy number one in your mind is created. And we saw it, we constantly see it now, and it's easier to do than ever because what is real? Mm-hmm. Who are you talking to when you busting your fingers down? Mm-hmm. Right? And so the mind can be swayed so fast. I don't know if you coming or going. And so this is going to beg for you. And this is what we just came off a hiatus. You got to spend more time now grounded in what you are certain is reality. You got to spin your totem. You know what I mean? And make sure you hear. So sometimes you got to turn that computer off and you got to take a walk. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to take your little son out and just throw the football because you are now in a war of reality. You know what I mean? And it's greater than you think it is. The number one artist in country music right now is an AI artist.
Oh.
Okay?
Geez.
And so it begins. I keep telling y'all, they never retreat. When these people mark something in the sand of your consciousness, they never go backwards. They continue to go forward. And so now this AI thing is not something you can ignore, and it's not something you can dismiss. You have to interact with it, whether you like it or not. Same thing when online payments came in. How long did you fight that before you go, I need my cash now. I need to be able to go to the window and just tap this. And so the AI situation is here. It's just a matter of you having enough knowledge of self to know these are tools at the God's disposal that I can do like this and use, or get caught into it and immersed so far into it that you don't know whether you coming or going. But you're gonna use it. Whether you making music or when you go to your job and they say, look, you got 30 days to learn this, or we no longer need you.
Yeah.
Right? Because now the AI can go in and analyze your whole company. You got 60 employees, the AI come back and say, you only need 20 of them.
Yeah.
40 of them you can get rid of and save X amount of money. You know, they used to do that with actual people. The consultants come in, they look around, talk to a few people, but the whole time they even smile at you, knowing they're going to get rid of your ass. Now AI can do all of that.
So, and now what they're doing is, because I heard somebody speaking and he likened ChatGPT and, the other ones like it. He likened it to a sophomore psychology student in college. He said it's good, but it's not like there yet. Mm-hmm. But what people are doing and companies are doing, I've been seeing this. Companies are training ChatGPT or training the GPT models on their specific expertise
Yes.
to kind of loan themselves out and kind of scale businesses faster. So if you were to create your own GPT dot, like it could be dot GPT, and it'll study all your videos, study all your podcasts, read all your books, and then it'll be so fluent to you, who you
Yes.
are, you'd be able to kind of say like, yo, pay for this, monthly, and
I could do
you
the
have
Hulk
that-
sessions without doing the Hulk sessions.
without doing it. Yeah, yeah.
People asking me, dot GTP, what do you feel about this? And all of my expertise is in it, and it just, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Some companies are doing that. I've seen a few people, like business consultants, do that, and they charge a hefty. I think Tony Robbins is doing that right now too.
Oh,
Like it's a few
God.
people. Yeah, exactly. And
Whoa. That's big.
telling you, man. Yeah, it's getting spooky. I forgot. Somebody is calling out Timbaland right now because Timbaland's push for this AI music is just like, all right, dog, who's paying you? Like how
Yes.
much are they paying you?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Like, you know what I mean? Do we need to put it in a collection plate for you? Because why are you shilling for this AI music so much? And he probably sees himself as being first, and we like to our ego to tell us things like, when
Yeah.
sometimes you're gonna look crazy when you first, but you
But
probably
before
right.
you know it, no, you're right, because when everybody's doing it, we're gonna have to revisit what we said about him, right? Even because he was using the Asian artist. See, the music and the art form, they know that's our magic, right? That's how we do our magic. And once they infiltrate that, see, if you could use AI to do you a PowerPoint presentation or this and that, all that shit is great. When you start tapping into the muse, where we create our magic and we just welcome them in, now we're entering into a space where we giving up our soul to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
music is the only thing that can enter your subconscious mind without your permission. I've been saying that for 15 years. It's because you are a musical note, right? We all have a musical frequency we move to that the universe can pick up. It's how your other selves are never too tethered away from you, so to speak, because of your harmonic frequency. So if I'm a musical note and everything I do is musical, then of course I'm going to allow what I recognize, you know what I mean? But once they breach that, and now we're not putting in the effort to do the music, and I'm not talking about the ones who just do the music for money, okay, they're gonna eat. Because they don't write rhymes or understand the magic anyway. They're just creating a hot beat. Tell AI, give me a bouncy beat, give me a few bouncy lyrics, create an image for me and I'm good. I'm not talking about them. They are gonna do what they do. I'm talking about the ones who know how powerful music, acting, dance, graffiti or graphic image, storytelling. I'm talking about those people.
Yeah.
Those people who know have to tread softly because that's where I do what I do that's unique to me. You can't write another hip hop Decoded. I dare you, try it. Right? So if you follow, if we give that up and say, just do it for me, what's the point? What's the point of living?
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be the next, that'd be like the next question when it comes to a lot of these things. Like if and that'd be my give or take when I hear people who are always just like real doom about everything. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They just, there's no point of even trying to just fight this. Like everything is about to, kill us, or the government's about to take. I'm like, what's the point of just waking up then if everything you see and everything you emit, right, is doom and gloom all the damn time, and
Right.
you're willing to let everything just kind of. That's where I'm at with a lot of that stuff too. So, a lot of people's content I've shut away from because I'm just like, it's too depressing, bro. Like I'm good.
Absolutely.
I got little
And
ones. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to think like that.
You
know,
can't.
You know what I'm saying?
And because you have a reason to live,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's to watch your children grow and help change the reality as we know it. And remember, the one constant through everything we've been through is our ability to express and fight oppression on the spirit realm using sound, harmonics, and that's our superpowers. You're never gonna make enough guns in this country to beat the European at what he do. That's his realm. He's third dimensional. He'll make some weapons that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
But he knows there's another level to this that he can't really reach, that the more he oppress us, the more he gun us down, the more we write, the more we sing, the more we chant, the more we dance, and he's confused. He's like, I just don't get it. Because in that is our ability to, I keep telling you, send that harmonic frequency to our elders and our brothers and sisters, because we got a gang of people warring for us. We just don't know it. So I'm not speaking about knuckle draggers who just here to make money, crash out. I'm talking about the chosen few who truly understand that pen to paper is deep, bro. You know what I mean? And so just keep an eye on this AI thing, man, because all the record companies that were suing AI just 2 months ago have now settled and come to an agreement with these same companies.
Yep.
And now T-Pain was just on Shannon Sharp's show.
Shannon.
Yeah, and he said they offered him more money for his catalog than he would have made in 100 years.
Did he
So
sell?
he said, what do you want me to do? They said, because they sat him down and said, if you do not sell, here's the projection for the next 40, 50 years of your catalog. We'll just give you that now. And you can go live your life. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga be like, yo, Doc, we've read the books. We understand the information. You can keep selling these shits 3 at a time on your little website. Or we can cash you out, nigga. What you want to do? I'm at the
Wait, did
age now.
T-Pain sell his catalog?
Huh? He sold
T-Pain
that shit.
sell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm at that point now. I'm like, how much?
Yeah.
And you gonna put that in my account this week,
Right now?
right now, and cash it out. I told you.
Damn.
And so that's where we are. My concern is for them trying to mimic the spirit, mimic the soul. Gosh.
Also, I got a word that a lot of these music labels are putting pressure on the DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all of these to raise their prices because they're saying their prices haven't been keeping up with inflation, and that is cutting into their money as well. So this is very, very clear picture of how everything works in this country. Everything doesn't just kind of work on its own, right? So the record labels are now forcing streamers to raise your prices because it's hurting our bottom line.
Yes.
And we're gonna say that you guys haven't been keeping up with inflation, so we gotta raise our prices. And then what does that do? So then that forces weirder contracts, more tighter, restrictive contracts for artists.
Yes.
And then probably less royalty cuts from them. So then they are treating it's a crazy ecosystem that has always been there, but we're seeing it
We're
way
seeing
clearer
it
now.
because they have killed the industry so much that it's just a remnant of what it used to be. That now artists are going, yo, I'm just gonna put my music out on my own. If I get 30 to 50,000 steady fans or supporters, I'm just gonna work with them. I'll put out music to appease them. I'll ask them for $7 an album or whatever the case may be, and don't get greedy and still be able to do what I want to do musically.
Yo, I've been saying this for years at this point. The farther we go with technology, with algorithms, the more we just kind of have to bring it back to fundamentals.
Yes.
I've talked about it in sports. I've talked about it in everything. The further we go with how advanced we are, the more you just kind of stick to fundamentals, the better. Joe Budden was on what's his name's podcast, Jim Jones' podcast, and as you mentioned, he was just talking about having a core fan base. I
Yes.
talk about it all the time. Having 1,000 true fans,
Yep.
you can make a living.
Yep.
I didn't say you'll be rich. I say you can make a living.
That's
you
the
have
difference.
1,000
Yes.
people who really rock with your product, rock with your music, rock with your books, whatever, and they spend $100 with you over the course of 12 months. You just had a 6-figure year. Now I'm not taking into account taxes. And loss, but I'm just saying, on the math makes sense. You can test it in the calculator right now. So as artists now, you're watching artists go, if you just pay me for this, right? Just pay me for my music directly to my fans, or you just pay me for this hoodie directly. You just pay me for this thing directly, going direct to consumer. I don't have to be rich. I just have to have my bills paid and do what I love to do. I'm fine with that. And you're starting to see people just kind of come back. They don't have the lofty dreams of being a Jay-Z, being a Drake. They just say, I'm good where I'm at. Like, I'm really comfortable here. That looks like a mess anyway. So I'd rather be here down here anyway. So that's what you're starting to see a lot more of.
And that's what we're starting to see more and more of, because you don't want to deal with these labels. You don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
What's after the damn 360 deal? Damn, you already took everything with the 360 deal.
Bro,
now you want my image through an AI filter?
What's going to happen, and I think a lot of the live streamers have ushered something in and not realizing they did something. I think a lot of, because before, remember, think back early 2000s, artists were artists and they came out, award shows, you saw their music, they went back in hiding. Then it became a requirement that you need to be a lot more social. You need to, we need to see your personality a little bit more. That became a requirement. Then, because everything shrinks and how fast things change, now we need more. We need to see you all the time. So we need the live stream. That's what's going to come next.
Yes.
And you're starting to see rappers be on these people's live streams and everybody. That's what you're going to start seeing, because it became Twitter. Like, you need to have a personality. Instagram, podcasts. Now I need more. People need to see more of you. So that you're going to start seeing that in their contracts. And it's probably not going to be publicized, but you're just going to see more of it.
That's going to be a part of the new 360 deal. It's going to be a 720 deal, nigga. It's going to be 360 down here, 360 in the spirit around, nigga. Everything.
It's going to be like how many hours you need to stream in your contract. Like, you need 60 hours from you this
and you need 300 posts a week in your socials, which we own, to kind of keep you,
Yep. Yeah, listen, man.
Yep.
All right, let's get some more stuff.
Sounds of Urban X.
So, Malcolm, I got a text today or a post from KT the Arts Degree. And it was kind of disturbing. And it was based on Dr. Sebi's son, Victor Bomar, who is being detained as we speak. I always get his last name. He's being detained by ICE as we speak and has been detained, according to KT, for the last 10 days. Wow. And in this 10-day span, via a 3-way phone call in which KT, the arts degree, was on, he said that he has been beaten, and he said that an African friend of his was sexually assaulted. And so we're trying to get or find information, more information, and anybody who understands the legal stuff with ICE so we can get the brother some help, because this is eerily similar to what happened to his dad. Remember, his dad was detained in Costa Rica, wherever he was from, or one of the places, and we couldn't get him the proper medical treatment or help he needed, and he died. And so Bomar...
He got detained because he had money on him, right?
Yeah, he had too much money on him, but you know, they've been watching Sebi for years. And so this is one of those things that we want to keep an eye on. His son has the shop out in Brooklyn. Shout out Mr. G. You know, where he set up a shop where he's selling herbs. He's keeping his dad's tradition alive to the best of his ability. And so we want to put that out there. Well wishes to the family. And we hope everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. But just wanted to put that information out there for the people.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yo, did you get a chance to check out Kevin Hart's new special?
No, but I heard it was ass. So
I thought it was funny.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I think, so it was called like Acting My Age or something like that. And it was jokes like about being a 45-year-old dude, like, you know, like issues he's going through, like how his view has changed. And this is what I'll say about Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is funny. I just think if I have a knock on him, his bits might go on a little too long, right?
Gotcha.
Like if his bits are, if it's a 10-minute bit, right? A 10-minute, it should be 6.5 minutes.
Got you.
Right? And it would, like, I think it'd hit a little better. But I will say, as far as this, for his other ones, he took a lot more chances in this one. I would say, as far as some of the stuff he's talked about, like some of the stuff, like places he went, I'm like, oh, I would like completely shocked, like, oh wow,
right,
that was funny. He brought a joke around, like a Dave Chappelle would bring a joke back around, and it wasn't at the end of his thing. It was like in the middle, so it caught me completely off guard, which I thought was funny. I don't know. I think he has just gotten to the point in his career where it's just easy to say he isn't funny anymore. To me.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Me and Mama Doc gonna watch it.
I think
she already drinking champagne or something. You know, we'll just get it.
I think you should check it out.
We'll just check that thing out. Malcolm, I forgot to mention, it's Black Friday.
Oh, snap, it is. Yeah.
So we got some sales.
Yes.
30% off. And every purchase, you're going to get a free copy of the audiobook. Am I correct? Is that how that goes? Yes. So free copy of the audiobook.
Y'all just giving it away. Go get it. ShopUrbanX.com.
With every purchase in the shop. This is until Monday. Until Cyber Monday. Because we got Black Friday, small business, Saturday. I still got a few dollars Sunday. Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot that Tuesday. I get my check Wednesday. You know, the whole nine. Yeah, so we'll run that into Monday. And I still got these, I still got these embossed hoodies, bro, from 2 years ago. And they still fire, but I only got like 2X's and 3X's.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. These joints here, you know these are fire. Look how they come wrapped. The IAMs, these are going for like $40, so you get 30% off. Well, goddamn, what was it, 25 hours or something?
No, that's not.
Oh, this is not?
Already off.
Oh, Mama Dot said, hell no. It's already off. Nigga, it's off already. All right, so this is already off.
ShopUrbanX.com.
Yeah, 2X, 3X. You know we got all the new stuff, the iconic stuff coming. I still have maybe 5 of these left. Because I told you I only had 25. I signed them and numbered them. Maybe 5.
Listen,
and then
they
you
will
can't
be
get this
gone.
until next year.
Yeah, they will be gone.
Yes. And as
We
you
broke
know,
Amazon. We broke Amazon this week.
yeah, we broke Amazon with this baby right here.
All right.
All right? And so let's make that happen. Yes?
Absolutely.
You are tuned into the sound.
Just a popcast. We're going to pop in and pop out. You know what it is.
Yes. Some other news. So the head coach Jim Mora from UConn has left. He announced that he's leaving. He's going to Colorado State. Now, we were just bigging up UConn because Skylar Bell, he is a finalist
Yes.
for the Benefikoff Award. Don't forget to vote. I think the link is still in the description. You see? Yeah, go vote for him. Still in the
Yeah.
description. He is a finalist. All right. He right now is sitting on the Triple Crown, #1 in catches, touchdowns, and receptions in the goddamn nation.
Can't beat that.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
Right? But the head coach announced that he's leaving to Colorado State, which bugged me out because that feels like a lateral move. I know Colorado State is going into Pac-12 next year, but that still feels like somebody put together a slideshow of all of the sports teams. They all are doing numbers. Women's basketball, men's basketball, football, hockey, baseball, soccer. Like, they all are doing numbers. Why would you leave an environment like that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you. It's very simple, Malcolm.
Yeah, I know.
UConn is paying me $9 million a year, let's just say.
Yeah.
Colorado going to pay me $20 million a year.
Yeah.
That's the math.
Yeah.
Lateral move, I'll go backwards. for that kind of money, I'll go JUCO. You're going to pay me more money. Only reason I'm here is to make money. I'm here to help the kids and all that shit.
Yeah.
But, so that's what it boils down to. And this is probably, they said this is his 3rd or 4th year getting 9 wins. You ain't going to get more than Skylar Bell and what they're doing. So off Skylar Bell's lifting you up and you giving him an opportunity to play, he go pro, you go Colorado. Sound like a good deal to me. You know? Yeah.
So a bunch of their players hit the transfer portal. But this is the thing I don't get about college sports. Like, I feel like this shouldn't happen where, like, in the middle of the season.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this should happen after the season.
After the
because
season,
now
right.
they got a game, maybe a bowl game left. I don't want to play. Like, I'm hitting the portal now. Like, I want to get hurt.
I don't even want to see you as a coach. Like, you don't.
You get what I'm saying?
You out.
Yeah.
They got to fix, they got to tweak a few of those things. And that's one of the things they got to tweak, you know?
I have my gripes about how, players have been treating the transfer portal like these last couple of years. But when a coach does this in the middle of a season, right?
Yes.
Like, you've recruited, some of these kids came here just for you.
Yes.
Like, right? And then you're leaving. You can't blame these kids for leaving too. You know what I mean? For doing what they do. So
It's all a mess, and there's no loyalty anywhere anymore.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is
Yep.
it.
Malcolm, have you heard about the Campbell soup scandal?
You sent this to me. Yeah.
Dude,
It's-
how often we been saying this, bro? So, long story short,
the chicken.
an employee catches a vice president or somebody higher up on tape saying Campbell soup is for poor people. Now, I ain't have a problem with that because I've been eating Campbell soup my whole life, right?
Right.
It's very salty, especially the chicken noodle soup.
You gotta add the
but-
extra water in there though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the water to soup ratio is important. Now, but what I do recall is that you saw them beautiful little chunks of chicken. Wasn't a lot, but just enough to call it chicken soup. That's it.
Yeah.
Right? You homesick. You know, you're going to get some chicken noodle soup, some orange juice or ginger ale.
OJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
OJ
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe some Vicks up on the, you know. And that was a good stay home, get well remedy. Haven't eaten it in years, but it would make sense that now they're 3D engineering the chicken.
Yeah.
Not only did he say it's for poor people, he said the meat is 3D generated. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I had already said for years, it's humanly impossible for McDonald's to have 90 billion sold, Burger King, Wendy's. Where are these cows coming from? Where?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't that
facts.
many cows or chickens on the planet. There has to be something else going on that they're all in on. Yes? To feed this many people that much food. It's impossible.
You're right. You're right.
Sort of
You
like
are right.
when you go to the funeral home and you
All
never
right.
see them lower the body down. You never
you
see
do.
it.
Sometimes they show it.
You never see it.
Oh God.
They got two Mexicans working on the yard. Pay attention. It's always two Mexicans working the yard, or you think they work in the yard. They waiting for your car to pull off. Hey, papi, bring it back up. And you know the process. When they know you coming, they put the word out, oh, Johnson, yeah. Because you don't remember what plot it was either. You be like, I think my uncle was in plot 432. 432? Yeah, the Johnson family here. And they dust some shit off, and they walk over with you. You stand there, and you cry and shit. And then you go. Come on, bro. So we have all been eating engineered food, including vegetables. All of this shit on this planet because the symbiosis of you being able to interface with the future, transhumanism and all of this shit, your body has to become a vessel for artificial shit so that you can be conductive, including the jibbity jab. Throw the jibbity jab, artificial food, AI, fake music. Dude, you are walking transhumanism right now.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
And then think about the thoughts that come out of people's heads. Right? When you're in the street and people are wilding out or acting like zombies, this is why. Yes?
Yeah.
The food is a very important part of that. And I've tasted some really good 3D chicken. I'm not gonna hold you. I've tasted some really good 3D chicken sandwiches. Because what they do, they master the crispy shit on the outside, and that's it.
seasoning.
You good. Once you bite down on it, you're like, yeah.
How many herbs and spices? How
Yeah.
many
Herbs and spices, you know.
herbs and spices,
Yeah.
man?
I've eaten some rat, cat, dog, all that shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, just don't let me know. Just don't let me know.
That's what my daughter said. She said, Dad, don't kill my vibe, Dad.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
these are not real nuggets, but just can you back up off me? I'm like, all right, I wouldn't eat that. Wouldn't eat that shit. And so just use your common sense to know, because there would have to be vast farmlands and cow farts and all kind of shit going on. And, you know, it would just have to be so far to the eye can see. You don't see none of that, right?
Yeah, that is true. You
You see a
are
truck
right.
pull
you are
up,
right.
with the fucking chicken patties on it. And don't get me into what that Hasidic Jew said.
All right. All right.
You heard him, right?
I'm not. I believe it, but I don't believe that. I don't believe like that is real.
Why?
It sounds too much like a caricature of what we feel they sound like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude. Like it was too.
We put the bodies into the food.
It was too much. It was too much.
All right. Well, the truth is stranger than fiction. All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
What are we talking about? You want to take a quick commercial break, Mama? Let's take a quick commercial break, Mal. And then we're going to take some questions and get out of here. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Resurrect your life with the spiritual consultation with myself, author of A Glass of Water and a Candle, Obade Dayo. The Lazarus special is my end of the year check-in as the ground freezes. Our ancestors prepared for the winter. Let us help you prepare for this winter with the consultation for $71. But don't wait, because the special ends December 17th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Click the link or scan the QR code to schedule your reading with me at Omedina Productions. So let's resurrect our goals and ambitions this year, honoring St. Lazarus.
The streets are buzzing about Dwayne Bowser's, aka The Black Dot's, latest release, a memoir titled Gotta Laugh to Keep from Crying. I Didn't Start Living Until I Thought I Was Dying. I couldn't wait to get my copy and check out the boxed limited edition that features a recorded greeting from the author himself.
Peace to my sister Letitia. Lovely.
Created in the exceptional quality Urban X is known for, the boxed edition also includes a signed hardcover of what is sure to be, if not already is, a bestseller. Or you can get a signed copy of the hardback alone. Whether just the book or the limited edition box set, don't miss out on one of the most exciting releases this year. Congratulations, Dwayne Bowser. Shout out to Urban X.
And we're back.
And we are back. Thank you guys for joining us here on this Friday. Popcast, you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to let the week go by without, talking about some stuff, seeing you guys. We're trying to continue our momentum. We just took a long hiatus,
Yes.
We didn't want to, get you used to not seeing us. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So.
Mama Dot said those boxes is 30% off. Come on, speak up, Mama Dot. All right. So they was 100, now they was 150, now they 100. Can't beat that.
You extorting, Mama Dot. Blink twice if you need help. You extorting, that extorting you.
You know me.
Yeah, blink twice.
Oh, there's 70. Oh shit! I need to get me a box.
Listen, you don't need to discount nothing if you don't want to, Mama Dad.
Black Friday, you better jump on it. Get in there.
Blink twice. But yes, shopurbanx.com. We have a 30% off sale. A small business and things like that. We do the damn thing over here. And if you've bought from us before, our quality we don't skimp on. We don't
skimp on anything.
Okay, we stand by it. We guarantee it.
We guarantee it. That's right. Shout out brother Oba, who's got his sale going. You know what I'm saying, until December the 16th.
Yes.
$71. Get that. You know what? It's Black Friday. $76.95 for Oba's reading. How much he charges? 77 or 71? $69.95 if you mention this podcast. Tell them I said so.
Oh, I don't play about that, man. I don't.
Tell them
Put a
I
hex on
said
you.
so. We're giving the
Put a hex
people
on
$1
you.
off. Charge the $1 to me. No, but Malcolm, Nas has been doing his thing, man.
Yes. Has the album? When does the album come out?
First of all, that De La Soul album is fantastic.
It is.
Every artist he's been dealing with, what I can tell, he's been allowing them to do them. And he hasn't interrupted.
Did you hear
that
the
Mobb
interview?
Deep album? Fire.
Yeah.
It don't sound like a bunch of scraps that they just put together. It is a full Mobb Deep album. And this album, paying homage to Brother Dave from De La Soul passed away, it has De La's entire essence. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and so him and Premier.
Yeah, they were talking about just like how in what they're doing and making these albums. Like they said, like everybody was at their top so much where I could not slack on this. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever was rapping, because they were everybody was putting on such a really high level that they now set the standard with this whole kind of series. It's really dope to watch.
Very dope. He started with them 6 albums he put out, and then he's allowing the position he's in to keep other artists relevant in their time, and none of them tried to step out of where they are, and I can appreciate that, bro. Yeah. And to top it off with him and Premier on the 12th of December is gonna be amazing.
Nice.
Yes, Wood on Wood, Walk on Wood, my fault. I didn't hear the Wale album yet, but I heard it was dope as well.
I heard it was good too, yeah. I heard it was good too.
Yo, you know who's slamming right now? Chance the Rapper, bro. He got a banger out right now, bro.
He came back. He came back because I think if you listen to like Acid Rap, if you listen to Coloring Book,
yes,
he was like really climbing, and then he got to like a peak. Then he kind of that album about his wife, and he just didn't hit at all. And then he took a really long hiatus. But I think he's kind of like just back into his musical groove. I loved Coloring Book like a lot.
Me too.
Like a lot. Like I really like. I thought it was like fantastic. So this album it reminds me of that Acid Rap. Rather than that wife album. I think Good Day, that was bad. That was really bad.
Yep. And so, but as an artist, see, I love this space to be able to experiment. Every album, I don't have to say it's a classic to say I like you as an artist. Right. You know, you get these fans, if you say you don't like an album, they come after you. Now we know it's probably the bots and all of that.
The bots, yeah.
But I don't like every Nas album. I don't like every J album. I don't like, but I like the artist, yes, but I don't like everything. And so this new Chance the Rapper album sound like got a little heat to it.
It is really good. The Game is coming out with a DJ Drama Gangsta Grills album. I'm excited for that.
Game can rap, bro.
Game can really, really rap.
He can really rap.
Aside from like the antics and stuff like that, he is really, really good.
Yes.
I like when artists do Gangsta Grills projects, because it kind of just brings me back to when that was a thing. It brings me back to when that was important, to where like you got stamped because you had a Gangsta Grills project. So I'm excited to see what this sounds like. I let music come to me now. I rarely go out to hear new music, because right now I'm on TikTok, right? And I've been hearing a few songs by this one artist. I don't know if she's white. I don't know what she is. She's from the UK. I think her name is Olivia Dean. Her album was fire. Like, and because I would just hear the song so much, I'm like, it's fire. Oh my God, this from part 2? Fire. Like, she's really dope. I don't know if she's white. I don't know if she's mixed. I don't know what she is.
And that's the dope part about it. You just like the music.
Exactly. That's where I'm at with it. I was gonna say something else about. Was this about music?
Speaking of music,
Go ahead.
Michael Jackson has made $3.5 billion since he's passed on. That's more than every other artist alive.
Jeez. That is. I can't even explain how ridiculous that sounds.
Don't even try to explain it. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I did see this. The 50 Cent Diddy documentary. What you think about that? I didn't think he was actually doing it.
I have a problem with that, bro. And I don't want to sound hypocritical. Let me explain. For you to invest that much in making sure that you humiliate this man while he can't defend himself, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of soft. Now, with that being said, we're up here on a podcast and we're reporting the news and giving our opinion. Might be the same thing, just on a smaller scale.
No, okay.
I don't know.
This is what I feel. First off, every Diddy doc that has come out, from Tubi to HBO to whoever has, they've all been trash.
Yes.
Because everything that we think is in there, every person
It's not.
who is talking in there, you could tell like they still they're using this as their moment, or they still want some type of relationship with Diddy when he gets out. It's a weird thing if you just watch him. So I don't expect anything different from this one at all. I just don't. I don't expect any new program. What else you gonna talk about?
Right.
Right. We've heard all the stories. We've had Gene Deal. We've heard all the stories, up, left, down, right. Like we've heard them. Now, when it comes to 50 Cent and this whole 50 is so petty, it is gay, and not
Yes.
not in a homosexual way. It just is. It's just like, why do you care?
Right.
Like, why do you do so much? Like and I mean that in the most childish way possible. Like,
But money only
weird.
heightens who you
weird.
are.
Yeah.
And so, with all this money coming in, with black people, so-called the black experience, whatever you want to call it, black excellence, we still on some nigga shit. We still on some nigga shit, right?
Yeah.
And so, and I'm not capping for Diddy, but
Yeah,
what
like
do
I'm
we
not.
not know
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
goddamn story? Unless
Yeah.
you breaking ground on something we didn't know, and your whole mission is really to protect innocent babies or something, you're gonna have to miss me with that. You never in my time did I think I'd see one rapper put out a documentary on another. Even Jay-Z, who they say rumored paid for the R. Kelly one, didn't blatantly do it. He kept filters in between him because, R. Kelly had that $75 million lawsuit against him, and they had a whole nother war going on dating back to Aaliyah. Real deep stuff. But he didn't do it directly. So we're in the age now where and it's weird because his baby moms was rocking with Diddy. That's what make this whole thing just really weird, man. And I stopped beefing with 50 years ago. We squashed it. I don't want to get back into it with dude again. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
So
Like,
that's just my take on that, bro. You know?
I'll see clips when they drop. I don't think it'll make me like want to run and go see it. Because again, like I've watched the last few docs about Diddy, and they were really, really bad. They just were, and I'm just like, what am I watching here? Like, this is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
With that being said, Russell Simmons has settled out of court with a few women who were bringing him up on sexual charges. Settled out of court, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he can start easing back into the country more freely. They let all the smoke clear. And his partner, Kevin Liles, beat some charges or got some charges thrown out for sexual assault against him. Yeah.
Okay.
They bringing the team back together.
Yeah, I see.
Diddy's out of the way.
Yeah,
Who knows what Jay-Z doing?
I see.
You know, it might be time to bring the team back, the old team together. And, you know, take it from there.
Somebody said something about I don't know what's happening with Tariq Nasheed and Professor James Smalls, and I am not touching it.
Okay, I'll give a brief synopsis. It's the FBA situation. And so Professor Smalls is taking his stand on Pan-Africanism, and Tariq Nasheed and the FBA team are saying, basically, that's an old way of thinking. We are for this. And so somehow they've reemerged the conversation, and it's a lot of it's tiring, bro.
That's what I mean. Like it's like I
Yeah.
saw some things on Facebook about it, and I legit just said not interested. Like I promise you.
Yeah.
Because like what?
It's
What does it
above
do?
my emotional and psychological pay grade, you know.
I say it's below mine. I say like I really just kind of feel like I'm not I'm not gonna no.
Yep.
I had something else kind of not regarding that, but Burna Boy. Have you heard what's going on with him?
I heard he threw a young lady out of a concert who was asleep at his concert. But I heard since then people haven't been showing up to his concerts.
So he also got caught saying something. I don't know if he got caught. He just kind of said it. He was just like, he don't care. Like, he don't care for his broke fans. Like, he don't care. Like, you broke, you can't afford tickets to my show and something like that. Then he also, and again, this kind of this may make me sound hypocritical a little bit. But he was on somebody's stream, and they said, like, what you like about America as opposed to Nigeria? He said, I don't like it here. Like, I like my country because I'm free in my country. And basically, and he was one of the people who said, like, Black Americans don't have culture. So that is where, I don't know, a part of me gets triggered a little bit. But not because of the movement, but because of just factual stuff. Like,
You know what I find ironic?
Go ahead.
His song is sampling, what's the sister name? Toni Braxton. The
Braxton,
biggest
yeah.
hit he had,
Yeah.
which is American culture.
Yeah.
And so I'm always confused by that.
So I get, so when it comes to the online internet bot wars, when it comes to those, I have no interest in it, like, and engaging. I don't. But when these situations happen, when an artist shows his ass, it shows like how he really feels about Black Americans, I do get offended by it. I do go, yo, right? Especially because, again, think about his biggest hit, like as you mentioned, was sampled by a Black American artist. His whole swag is of rap music, hip hop, his whole thing, right?
Yeah.
His whole, like, his entire, like, so to say that when Casanat said it, when just other people say it, I just go like, yo, like, I don't think y'all get it, but
Here's the thing,
I do see the issue here.
You do see the issue, right?
Yeah, I do.
Stop saying we don't have culture.
I do see
When
it,
culture is just a way of life, and all of you fuckers come over and steal the culture.
Yeah.
You know, every piece of it, the way we walk, the way we talk, our swag, our lingo, our style, our rhymes, our art. We live through our culture, as I explained in this book right here. It's not determined in the old way of a language, a God. We are the culmination of all things. And so language, we create new ones. God is our perception of this. Everything we do is new and improved because we're the only people who can do it. And so while most people who are coming from other places, all due respect, are in a tradition of culture, and we have our foods and we have our language and all of that bullshit, excuse my French, we here in America right? Have the urban alchemy to do whatever we want with whatever we want, and we call that our culture. And our culture moves. It's not stagnant in old traditions because we're not in an old place. No disrespect. That's all I'm saying, right? We are the magical ones who use anything, and who the else could have came up with hip hop, right? Yeah. And in it is a language, the language of Namin. In it is an economic base. So many people got rich in it. We can move politics. We can move fashion. We can move all of these things from inside. We created something we created out of the mud. And we did it with jazz, and we did it with blues, and we did it with rock, and we did it with scat, and we did it with bebop, and we did it with gospel. Wherever we go, there we are. Yeah. And we continue to use the art and culture to move our people forward, right? And so when you say we don't have culture, I scoff at that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I just don't get involved.
That's all I'm saying.
I just don't get involved with the online.
I don't want to get into all of that. I don't want to get into the semantics of all of that.
I don't get into
that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't see what's going on. When you come here and get rich off everything we've done and then bounce and sit back and say we don't have culture. How the hell can Busta Rhymes say we don't have culture and he's a 5%er and Clarence 13X is from North Carolina? How?
Yeah.
How, Sway?
Yeah.
So miss me with that. Right? Now, I'm not going to get into the semantics of how we got here and if we got here. I'm not going to get into all that. It gives me a headache. But in the current state of who we are, I am that I am. I'm this, I'm that, I'm everything.
Because I remember the very initial, you can go back, this may have been 4 or 5 years ago, was about the ADOS, right? And like I said, I don't know what that's about. And everybody got so mad at me in the comments. Go read on it. Go. Cool. I came back and I said, oh, this makes sense. I understand the conversation around this. When it became tribal online, that's when I just kind of said, what's happening? Like, I'm okay about it. You know what I'm saying? When somebody gets shot in the street and they go, he Jamaican, I don't know. That's when I said,
that's when you knew this was, a little bit out of pocket.
What's happening here? But two things can be true here. Okay?
That's the beautiful thing about it.
Two things can be true.
If you are from wherever you're from, you have every right to hold on to your tradition. So that's not what I'm saying. Hold on to what you hold true to and believe. That's your lineage. But don't disrespect me because I choose to move as the wind moves. I'm swift and changeable, and I create reality as I move forward. And when things no longer serve me, I let them go. Don't be mad at me. When your whole economic, political, social, spiritual base is looking in on us, finding out what's our next move or how you can put pressure on us so we can create your next reality. Don't be mad at me.
Facts.
I don't hear you rhyming in goddamn Japanese. Maybe you are, but stay there with that. That's for there. Or whatever it is you do. Don't come here and shit on us. I would never go to Jamaica and shit on the Jamaicans. And I love them all. I go to Jamaica all the time and sit back, I might put one up while I'm out there. Chill, relax, and respect the ways while I'm out there. They always tell me when I get there, easy, man, easy. Because, we always like, on the move. In America, everything is fast. They go, man, we slow down, man. Irie, slow down. And then I go, slow down. So wherever you go, just pay attention to how they do things and respect their way of life. Because that's all culture means, is a way of life through politics, economics, social, art, dance. And so how can we not have culture? It's ridiculous.
And I think the idea of what culture is like misunderstood. I took a class in college, right? It was called the analysis of culture, and we broke down culture in its smallest forms. Like you can do it with country, in this country, especially America, right? By state, every state has a different culture. Right?
Yes.
You can do it by city.
Yes.
You can do it by neighborhood.
Because Brooklyn and the Bronx
block.
ain't the same.
It's not the same, right?
Not the same.
But if we go out of state and I see somebody else from Brooklyn,
Right.
we here, right?
We here.
We here. We get it. Same thing wherever you from. That's how you have to kind of start thinking about these things with a little bit more perspective.
Yep.
Right? Because I know in Nigeria there's like 4 different languages who don't all 4 different cultures who don't like each other. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And I know in other countries in Africa it's the same thing. There's like multiple different languages in South Africa. There's like
And
a
this
bunch
culture is better than that culture, and it's everywhere you go, bro.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Super chats. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's my spiel.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, guys. You got it out of me. You got it out of Dot.
Yeah, I want to mention the fires in Hong Kong as we switch. A big inferno out there, Malcolm. In Hong Kong, 182 people or 128 people have died. 3 buildings just burned to the ground. And I think it was arson. I think they arrested somebody as well, too. Major fire out there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and then remember, here in America, we had what they're deeming a terrorist attack with 2 National Guard was shot. And one of them, the lady, passed away. And they arrested Abdullah Muhammad Escobar, and shit. And he was granted asylum a few years early. And so now this starts,
Somebody on Twitter or X, whatever, like in September said I predicted like the whole thing. So yeah, I see like there's gonna be like a terrorist, some soldiers, National Guards, maybe like they said like soldiers, National Guards gonna get shot. Like, and then like this news came out and they were just like, I hate being right. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Mal, this podcast has been dope.
Yeah. Yes. We will see you guys next week.
Yep.
Right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hit the shop. Help us out.
ShopUrbanX.com. Get your Black Friday sale. 30%
Every order, we're going to send you a copy of the book, the audio book, Gotta Laugh to Keep From Crying, to your email account. The minute we see the sale go through, we're going to send it right over to you. And that's our way of saying thank you for your continued support.
And don't forget, if you have an iPhone, don't forget to download the Urban X Podcast app.
Yes.
We're going to be sending some amazing stuff there next week for sure. You're going to get a notification that the show is going live, so you can also be here early. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're going to be dropping content. Dot's morning messages are going to be dropped in there.
Yep, the next 30 days. Yep.
The next 30 days. We're going to do it up, man. We're going to do it up.
All right.
Somebody said I didn't get no notification. That's why you need to get the app.
That's why you got to get the app. Yeah.
All right. You see, this is real world.
Thank you, Jules713. Thank you. Right. Send me your email address at sales@urbanx.com. I'll send you a copy of the audiobook. This way you can read and watch. Listen, should I say.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
BX718. We appreciate you. And peace. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.